Hi, I'm Paul Darley, and thanks for tuning into our October issue of Inside Darley. As you might be aware, October 6th to the 12th is Fire Prevention Week, and if you're looking to prepare your fire department or your company for that event, I'd encourage you to go to NFPA.org. They've got some great information. While you're there, take a moment at NFPA.org to check out some of their research data. We've actually attached for you here, the first download is a NFPA Fire Loss Report for 2012. It was just published within the last couple of weeks. It's put out every year by Michael J. Carter Jr., and it's really an excellent report. Some of the highlights were that in 2012 there were 1.375 million fires in America, and that's down very similar to the previous year. There were 2,855 deaths. It was down 1% compared to 2011. But what's really is astounding is it's down over 60% compared to 1977 when there were 3.3 million fires and over 7,400 deaths. The other thing that really resonates, and there's a lot of great information in this document, but fires calls continue to be a lower percentage of all emergency response calls for fire departments. They were 4% for 2012. False alarms were 7%. And as you probably can imagine, EMS calls really dominated all response calls. It's 68% of all calls being for EMS related calls. Our second download here is our brand new firefighting equipment catalog number 262. We'd encourage you to download that. Hopefully you'll receive them at your station or at your company. Those were mailed just in the last week of September, so hopefully they'll be arriving to you now. We're excited to tell you that the FEMSA meeting, which just took place September 26th and 27th down in Tampa, Florida. And James Long from our company was named to that board of directors. So we're proud of James and well done. And there's a lot of buzz down there that the famous statistics that came out showing new orders for fire apparatus were up drastically up significantly anyhow, during the second quarter of this year. So both the first quarter and second quarter reported some good news there. So if you want more information on industry news, and we'd really encourage you to join both FAMA and or FEMSA. They're great organizations, and really do the board of directors and other people associated with those organizations really do a lot to make sure that you have the information that you need to do your job better. Our last attachment here is our Darley Times. It's our semi-annual newsletter, and please indulge me for just 2 minutes if your time permits. You know, we try to have a balance in these Inside Darleys, not all about Darley, try to give you the industry news, but I'll tell you, we're so proud of our team and some of our accomplishments. On page 1, you'll see where we brought Gary Breeze onto our board of directors earlier this year. We're also passed all of our testing with our LE600. Those are up to 1,500 pumps that were fuel transfer and potable water transfer pumps that we're building for the U.S. Marine Corps. On page 2, you can learn how to download our fire pump catalog, and you can actually just go up here to the pump section and download that if you'd like as well. You'll also see our brand new reverse osmosis water purification system. It's an RO system that is called the CPAC 200, and the military is really excited about this, and there's other applications certainly as well. On page 3, you'll see where Pierce just sold their 1,000th puck, so a real milestone in just about 5 years. On page 5, you'll read a little bit about each one of our divisions. Page 6, we've got information on the F550 chassis, where Darley can actually put up to a 1,500 GPM pump on that. And page 7, Jeff Darley talks about being made in the United States, and there's also an article in there. Our main plant actually just went over 12 years without a lost time accident in that plant. Now, we work around the clock in that plant, so that's over 1.5 million man-hours worked during that time period without a lost time accident. So we just, unfortunately, that record just recently ended, but we're really proud of our team and everyone put all the effort put forth in that. Then on the last page of that newsletter, you'll see a new relationship that we formed with Fireman's Fund, where they've actually issued over $30 million in grants since 2004 to fire departments. And now those fire departments can make that money even go further by working closely with Darley, where we'll be providing the equipment under that grant program. So if you're not currently getting the Darley Times at home in a printed edition, please reach out to Dawn Yumgren at darley.com. She'll be happy to add you to our mailing list. And we'll continue to send it out here through Inside Darley twice a year as well. Lastly, if you're a defense customer, I'll tell you, there's a lot of news. We just got back from Modern Day Marine, which was an incredibly great show for us. Hopefully you'll come out and visit us at AUSA in Washington, D.C. That's October 21st and June 22nd. Lots of chatter going on right now in the Army with relation to multicam uniform is currently going to probably be the only uniform used by the Army moving forward. So stay tuned on that. And during our November issue of Inside Darley, we're going to give you some great information on the 2014 defense budgets. So thanks for tuning in to this issue of Inside Darley. If there's anything we can be doing to assist you, we hope you'll reach out to us.